I think womanhood is highly underestimated. And we have this conversation so many times, of course. I believe that, especially in the last 10 years, when I really, was connected with my sisters, with women around me, I built up an extremely high value inner circle with women. Powerful, open, soft, and vulnerable. It changed my life in so many ways. How is it for you, when you look into that womanhood aspect? Because you work a lot with women as well, and you share a lot around this topic as well. And why is that?
I feel it's important that women support each other. There's so much power in women building each other up instead of tearing each other down, and sharing the stories and sharing the connection. And there's a difference with relationship you have with men and relationship you have with women, and you can get so much more out of deep relationships with women. A true understanding that you cannot find in a man.
Yeah, but what if I had a lot of bad experience with a lot of women in my life that, if you speak about, jealousy, tearing you down, really nasty. It cost me a lot of time to let my guards down and started to trust women around me again. How do you see that?
Well, I've had similar experiences, but with our guards up, we can never have that connection. So we need to also be vulnerable, bring the guards down to actually have that connection. And I deeply believe this is programming from a patriarchal society. Also, if you look at the cartoons we've seen as children, it's always women against each other. So I think we have to break that. It's time that we become each other's biggest hype girl and applaud each other in your sensuality, in your sexiness, in your femininity. And that will change the world very fast if women start uniting in this sense.
Yeah, I do believe that as well, but also that women needs to learn how to, how to act on their own triggers.
Yeah. Instead of just pointing the finger, you also have to look at yourself. For the longest time, I've had my guards up, which made that I didn't have these deep connections.
Yeah.
And I wish I broke them down sooner because I was missing out on life.
And can you share an experience? What was it for you that you decided to put your guards down and have a deeper connection with other women?
Well, the funny thing is, I remember it very clearly, and it was in one of your programs, in one of your live days. And there was this session that we did, and I remember the moment where my walls came down and I let other women in and I softened, and definitely has been a massive life-changing experience for me because I've always been quite on the harder side.
Yeah.
And with dropping my own guards, I softened. And of course, there will always be nasty people, but that doesn't mean we have to go through life armored up.
No, like you always say, there will be bitches in the world.
Yeah, bitches will be bitches.
But
haters gonna hate.
Yeah, but there always be like a lot of women who also craving for this deep connection, and
Yeah, when we really truly see each other, there's so much beauty in that.
Yeah, and supporting and hyping up, and like I also share that, other women that triggers you are most of the time the women who are paving the path for you.
Yeah.
Make your life easier. So hype them up, support them till you can come, till you are ready to go.
Exactly that.